Hi, I'm Max Spainhour.
And I'm Troy McCormick. Welcome to Indiana Outdoor Adventures. Welcome to Indiana Outdoor Adventures. I'm Troy McCormick, and we're in Delaware County today, Muncie, Indiana, and we're in the White River. We're joining the Normal City Fly Fishing Club today, and we're going to see if we can catch some smallmouth and learn a little bit about fly fishing. I want to find out a little bit first. I understand that you do a little more than just catching fish here in the river. As sportsmen and as fishermen, you care about the resource that you're utilizing and have some special projects that you do. Can you tell me just a little bit about what the club's been involved in?
Be glad to do that. We do some water quality testing, and Jay Dowd, who's one of our members here, does the testing on that. 2 times a year we do a cleanup, and then our cleanups have helped spur another group to organize cleanups. The last 2 years between our club and that group, which include like 300 volunteers, wow, we pulled out 30,000 pounds of trash out of White River.
30,000 pounds?
Pounds.
Wow, that's a lot of plastic or a lot of heavy stuff.
It is everything from antique dam pieces that are going, believe it or not, it's going into a museum here in Muncie,
Okay.
to tires, plasma TVs. They weren't much good when we pulled them.
They had better days.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah. Now, we've been here for about a half an hour getting ready for the show, and I haven't really seen much trash here. Is this part of the section of the river that you work on?
We work on this section. We started at the FOP, which is on the other side of Jackson Street, a couple miles from here, and we progress all the way through Muncie. Now, the big cleanup in the fall starts now in Randolph County.
Okay.
They've joined in, and it goes all the way to Indianapolis. So we have one day, which will be September the 11th. There will be hundreds and hundreds of volunteers cleaning up White River from here to Indianapolis.
You know, that's a real nice indication that there is still people in the community concerned about the natural environment. And I'll be honest, while we're standing here, there are minnows everywhere swimming around us right now. Tell me about the water quality tests. I mean, are they coming back positive, negative? It looks like we've got a good fish population. What's the water quality like?
Last year we had the local water quality folks come and do a demonstration on the fish shocking.
Oh, okay.
And it was amazing to see how many fish come up, and that they surveyed, and they were saying, okay, this one's real sensitive, this isn't sensitive. Smallmouth bass are sensitive to pollution, and they've returned in good numbers. There's now close to 100 different species in Delaware County in White River. There used to be 100 and some, and I don't remember what it was, whether it was
more than 100, yeah,
40 or 70 way back when, but the population has come back surprisingly well.
So there's 100 different species of fish
in Delaware County.
In the Delaware County, so that's other tributaries and streams besides the White River?
Other things flow into
Flowing
this.
into it, yeah, all cumulative. That's still an impressive number. I wouldn't have guessed it was that high. What's the goal for today? Are we after smallmouth? Is that the treasure we're looking for?
You bet.
Okay. What makes smallmouth fishing with a fly rod that much fun that these guys will come out at the drop of a hat when we call them and say we're coming out today? Of course, it's a beautiful day. It's a weekend. Why not go fishing?
You bet.
But why with a fly rod?
The fly rod makes it more fun. Smallmouth are very exciting. They hit quick and they dance around on you, and it's just a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And with a fly rod, like any type of fishing, you don't know what you're going to catch. Okay. I've caught bluegill, rock bass, smallmouth, crappie, and perch all sitting in White River in 20 minutes.
Well, with 100
same
different
fly.
species, yeah, with the same fly. Now, that comes back to fly tying, and we've got a lot of flies on the vest back here. How many of you guys tie your own flies?
A little.
Yeah, a little bit of it, yeah. Does that kind of add to the fun of the sport, too?
Sure.
Yeah. I would think that it would. Less expensive. That's a good thing with the economy the way it is these days, but I would think kind of like guys that like to make their own bows and arrows to hunt with, making your own flies that you go out and catch fish with just kind of adds a little bit to the element of the feeling of success when you land that smallmouth with a fly that you tied. Well, I'll tell you what, we're standing here in the heat, we're dripping with sweat, and I can tell these guys are anxious to get out and catch a few fish. So we're going to head back a few feet into the water. Stay tuned, we'll be right back with fly fishing action here on the White River in Muncie, Indiana.
All natural beef, pork, and poultry raised right here in southern Indiana. Preferred Meats of Sellersburg is a full-service butcher shop providing quality meat products with no chemical preservatives or growth hormones. Our family-owned business raises and buys all of our products locally. We offer a full range of natural aged beef, gourmet burgers, homemade sausage, and a full line of Boar's Head Deli products. Located in the Hometown Plaza at the corner of Charleston Road and State Road 60.
High-Tech Firearms and Training is your southern Indiana source for all of your hunting and shooting supplies and firearms. We have a fully stocked selection of handguns, rifles, shotguns, knives, ammunition, bows, and archery supplies. Firearm training and personal protection classes are offered by NRA certified instructors in our in-house training center. Remember, shoot often and carry safely. High-Tech Firearms and Training is conveniently located in Sellersburg, Indiana. Hillbilly Custom Game Calls, offering the finest and precision-made diaphragm mouth calls for wild turkey hunting. Each call is handmade and gauge-stretched for exact tension each and every time. Select from double and triple reed calls like you've never heard before. We also have an assortment of handmade wood box calls, glass and slate-top pot calls, and predator calls that will make us your source for all of your custom game call needs. Look for us online at www.hillbillygamecalls.com. Lost River Jet Boat Excursions, offering exciting and enjoyable boating adventures on the forks of the White River. Climb aboard the Lost River Jet Boat and fly up the river, stopping to enjoy wildlife and scenic Indiana. We launched near McCormick's Creek and Spring Mill State Parks, French Lick, and Patoka Lake. For more information or to book your trip today, call 888-733-6883 or visit us online at www.lostriversllc.com.